Welcome back. So nice to have you for this fourth episode of Gtera podcast.
Thank you very much. It's nice to have you again.
Mr. Ndifere, we had a great time with you in our last episode. We were talking about Gtera web hosting. So in this episode, I have a few questions for you. And the first one is, what specific challenges or gap in your entrepreneurial ecosystem inspire the creation of Gtera Hub?
Okay, thank you very much. Basically, the issue we discovered was the fact that the bandwagon of ICT is moving very fast as it's moving very fast internationally. And on this side of the fear of the nation, this side of Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria, and Africa as a whole, we are really backward when it comes to the blue economy. And if we don't join the van now, I don't think we would actually be able to scale internationally or scale with international best practices as it may be. So we saw this loophole and we decided to come in as co-founders and put our heads together and see how we could ameliorate and make what is happening out there happen here.
Okay, from that, how would you describe the biggest barriers for young professional or startups in Akwa Ibom State when it comes to accessing collaborative co-working spaces or tech resources?
Okay, that's part of the gap we also noticed because it's not about discovering that we are backward. It's about creating an atmosphere and a platform to enable this thrive. And we noticed we actually have so many freelancers, we actually have so many remote job workers, but the challenge they've actually basically had has been a place to stay and work. That
Okay.
has always been a basic problem. And looking at Nigeria and Africa as a whole, power has been a problem. They
Okay.
could have a place in their house, they could want to stay in their house, but do they have the power? They don't have the power. And do you know what it will cost for one person to say he wants to give or start his gen and buy gas or buy fuel and fuel his gen for a whole day? It's going to cost much. So that was actually the gap. We said, oh, instead of these people to spend their money, they might not be able to break even. Let's provide a platform that enables them come and pay pennies and have access to quality environment, quality serene environment, one, steady power supply, two, and three, unlimited internet resource.
Okay. So from the things you've mentioned, what makes Gtera Hub a unique co-working space in New York?
Okay, just like I've said in other episodes, we are not just like every other hub. We are a hub that is distinct. We are a hub
Okay.
that has value. We are a hub that is producing digital solutions to the world, not just to Akwa Ibomite alone. I would say we are not just making the noise of being a hub, but we have evidence to prove that we are a hub. Physical evidence, both online evidence and structural evidence. We are not just into workspace, we actually develop human resource in the area of ICT. The training sector is there, which helps people to get trained. The working sector is there, which we have people that are also working from this aspect of the working area, which enables people to like work for us and work remotely too. And we also have the digital marketing. We have different departments, so we are not just doing only workspace.
Okay, from what you said, do you have a typical member or user of your space, or is it just for everybody?
Yeah, we actually open it for tech users. Basically, it's a tech hub, so we actually welcome tech people to come in, and we look at a situation where we try to collaborate and put them in communities, in tech communities, to elaborate the tech vision.
Okay, from what you said now, why is it important for you as a city in Akwa Ibom State to have a co-working space like Gtera Hub?
Because I believe people of the tech actually have to be together to share like minds. They need to share resources. The tech journey, as we see, is not something of one person. Let's say, for instance, you want to build a website. You don't need one person. You need the front end, you need the back end, you need the UI UX. You need different resources to make up one. So the facility of having a facility like a workspace that has all the necessary resources would actually aid and promote the ecosystem, the ICT ecosystem in New York.
Okay, so now what are your long-term vision for this hub?
Okay, I used to say one thing that looking at the future makes you a futuristic person, and I would say it again. The long-term vision of Gtera Hub, as a co-founder of Gtera Hub, our long vision is that we are looking at not just staying in New York, we are looking at having a hub everywhere in Africa and even beyond. Still elaborating on digital products and solutions to the world.
So now we know most of these startups and freelancers have problems in this angle. What are you doing specifically to help them in curbing these challenges on scaling their businesses in New York, especially in the tech industry?
That's why we have so many promotions on ground. I said in the other episode we have the one business one website. This is
Okay.
actually to partner with businesses to have an online presence. We have the next project which we are talking about, the school and work project. So all these are, if we put them together, we are trying to bring up the ecosystem in New York. We are trying to help individuals get skilled. We're trying to help businesses scale. We're trying to help people that have dreams and visions to get digital solutions. We're trying to even legalize their brand.
Okay, so now how do Gtera Hub remain accessible and affordable for these young entrepreneurs?
Actually, we are not looking at the funds, even though we are a business as a whole. We are actually looking at bringing people's dreams to come alive, which is our main motto in Gtera Hub. We need businesses to grow, because once businesses grow, we all grow together. So we make it as cheap as possible to enable businesses thrive, because we know once they grow, they are growing with us and we grow with them.
Okay, so now the rise of remote and digital nomadism, how are you adapting to this trend?
Whoa, that's actually the future of work, and we've seen it coming even before it started coming, and we're looking at Africa being a very good platform for it. That's one of the things the school and work project is going to attend to, because we are going to be having remote workers all around the globe working.
That's an amazing one.
Yes.
So, from all this, what has been your amazing, rewarding moment since you launched Gtera Hub?
Since we launched Gtera Hub, we've had so many amazing moments where people testimony, moments where people give some good feedback, moments where people just get happy and tell you, if not for Gtera, I wouldn't have been here.
Okay, wow.
Just like I said in the other episode, there's a lady, she's now married. When she came 2019, she came and did Gas 1.0, that was Get a Skill, Build a Nation, which was the project we did in 2019. We started it in 2019. Gas, we call it Gas 1.0. That was Get a Skill, Build a Nation. Now she's working from the house. It's something of joy. That's a good achievement.
That's amazing.
We have some like 2 or 3 of our people that learned web development, software development, that are now outside the country. They have worked for international bodies. It's a very good thing. We have some of our UI UX people that have worked for us, and they use the work they worked for us and submitted as a job they've done before, and they got jobs outside the country, and they are in Nigeria and they are paid with foreign currency. So it's a thing of joy that we are actually building it.
Okay, with all this, I want you to give one advice for anyone intending to join your co-working space.
Okay, actually, I feel that if you have something you want to do, the best place you can ever be to execute your job is Gtera Workspace. Here you have a conducive atmosphere, you have very cheap and affordable space. We have it in different varieties. We have the public space, we have the private space. You even want a co-office space, we have it. Name it, with different prices that are very affordable. All of them come with unlimited internet, steady power supply.
Okay, so what has been your challenges so far in the business?
Okay, first we had challenge of power, which we had solved with a power station being put in place. We've been building it since 2019, step by step, but now we have solidified it, so you can't see a blink of lighting go off, a blink at Gtera Workspace. And internet has always been a challenge, which we have also worked on, and we have a very good power internet supply now, unlimited when you come to Gtera Hub. Those were our major challenges which we have attended to.
So finally, if anybody wants to find Gtera Hub, I want to book, I want to come and join the co-working space, talk about the locations offline and online.
Okay, it's very easy. If you're in Uyo and you want to locate Gtera Workspace, is 41 Ipa Road. It's just beside the Uyo fence. You just pick, it's close to the plaza. It's close to plaza. Once you get to plaza, it's just a drop to 41 Ipa Road. Then you can book online if you want the direction. You can also use Google Map and get to a direction. And online at www. If you want to go online and book, you go to www.workspace.gterahub.com or workstation.gterahub.com. You can book for any of our spaces.
Once again, it's been amazing journey having conversation upon conversation with you. I'm so glad for us. We have gone from episode 1 until this episode. I want to say once again, congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, audience. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.